Hi, it's Caitlin, and I am here today with swatches of some very special Great Lakes lacquers. These you have seen before, but they are being re-released. The products in this video are sponsored. I was compensated for my swatches, so just putting that out there, but all opinions are my own. These came out last fall, I think around Black Friday, and Mariah is bringing back these small batch polishes, but they're no longer considered small batch because they are recreated versions of the small batches. And she is breaking up the re-releases into batches. So I have, I think there's 6 plus the Polish Pickup Rewind that is coming to the Great Lakes Lacquer shop, and then the rest will be coming at another date. I do want to note very importantly that what is coming back during this July shop opening and pre-order will not be remade. So if you want anything you're about to see, do grab it because it won't be coming back. One more note is that the Let It Grow collection will be restocked during this shop opening, which I don't even think I've mentioned. It is July 15th at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and it will be closing on the 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern as well. So mark that in your calendars. And back to the Let It Grow collection, this is going to be the last restock for that. So if you've had your eye on it, I will try to remember to link it in the cards. I do have a full swatch of that collection, and it's an amazing collection. And one more thing to say is that the turnaround is between 15 and 21 business days. So expect these polishes in your mailbox in realistically probably a month after the shop closes on the 31st. So they're coming. Mariah is a one-woman machine. And yeah, let's get into the swatches. We're going to start with the returning Polish Pickup Rewind. That's going to be in the Great Lakes Lacquer shop. This is Lake Superior Shenanigans. She needs no introduction. This is a stunning white inspired by freshly fallen snow with an extra helping of green to blue to purple pink, shifting aurora shimmer, and just a bit of scattered holographic. This is just amazing. The formula is on the thick side, but I kind of like that because I got full opacity into coats. Just be mindful of working in relatively straight strokes unless you're okay with a little, it's not really brush strokey, but if you're really careless about your application, you might see brush strokes, but I trust you, you're not going to do that. This is perfect in 2 coats with top coat. I really actually love this polish. I have my original bottle. I did a side-by-side and didn't bother including it because it is identical to the original, but I will have comparisons for you of the re-releases. I know I never do them, so hopefully it will be helpful. That's at the end of the video. And now we're going to look at the re-releases of the small batches, starting with I Know That Pain and I Won't Run Away Like I Used to Do. This one is a bright chartreuse green filled with a red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. I'm going to save the comparisons for the end because some people might be new to this and they don't care for that, so this in and of itself is a stunning polish. Again, a good, it's like a chunky solid formula. I mean that in a good way. It's opaque in 2 coats. It's shown here with top coat, and this has so much shimmer, and it's just still continues to be unique in my collection, and I absolutely love it. Now we're going to look at You Need a Villain, Give Me a Name. And this one is a blue cobalt with a green to aqua to sapphire shifting shimmer and microflake holographic. Again, another truly solid formula. I love Great Lakes Lacquer because I think, I don't know, in my mind, Mariah is kind of like the innovator of shimmers. She's been doing shimmers for so long before I even processed in my mind that I love them. So, just an icon. And this polish is iconic in and of itself. It's so glowy and shifty. If you like blues like this, it's like honestly kind of obnoxiously bright. Perfect for summer. So much fun on the nails. Now we've got I've Been Here, I've Done It. And this is a electric grape filled with an aqua to fuchsia shifting shimmer. And the shimmer in here is like, it's not large, it's not even medium, it's sparkly is what I'm trying to say. It's just a really beautiful combination of the base color and the shimmer. Like truly perfect, truly beautiful. Again, opaque in 2 coats. Great Lakes Lacquer has a really wonderful brush. It's just so easy to get a beautiful finish with any and all of these polishes. Now we're going to take a look at It Hurts to Care at All now. And this one's a slate gray magnetic showing shifts of lilac, pink, and orange. So for this, I'm going to lay down a layer of polish and then I'll magnetize cat eye on my index, velvet on my middle, and I will leave my pinky unmagnetized, and you'll see that later. This again has a solid formula, totally going to be opaque in 2 coats. And the magnetic effect here is, it's not like super strong, so it's more subtle to me. And with the velvet style, it was like a little less visible, so if you really want the magnetic contrast, I recommend the the cat eye effect like you see on my index finger. But I mean, it's still stunning. Love it. But if you don't want to magnetize it, I will show it unmagnetized in a second. But you can see the pinky and yeah, it's unmagnetized there. But the color shifts really show at the extreme angles. And here we have You Don't Need to Bother. This one, what is it? It is a burgundy filled with a blue to purple to pink and red shifting magnetic shimmer and holographic microflake. So you're going to see it later, but this one has a serious change from the original. It is very close to the original, but this one is now magnetic. So I am going to show it firstly unmagnetized, and then I'll show it magnetized. But this one is so pretty. I love this polish, and yeah, I love the sparkle you get here. I love the richness of the base, totally opaque in 2 coats. And here I will show it with a magnet applied. It's going to change up the look in the best possible way. So for this, I don't really know why, but I just went in and immediately started magnetizing, just because I think where the formula is quite opaque, it's better to magnetize every layer because it's still just 2 coats, so it's worth the effort. But when you magnetize this one, you definitely see the contrast between the shimmer pigment and the base. So if you're going to go cat eye, like you're seeing on my index finger, it's going to be really pretty. And if you're going to do the velvet effect, like you're going to see on my middle finger, you might just lose your mind, because this is unbelievably beautiful and I am obsessed with it. And here we have It's a Cold and Broken Hallelujah, obviously an iconic Leonard Cohen song. This is a raspberry base with a silver, green, and fuchsia shifting shimmer. So this one has a beautiful formula. Again, 2 coats. This is team 2 coats with the Great Lakes Lacquer. I don't think we see that too often. I feel like it's usually like 3 coats with most stuff. But if you're not a fan of having to build things up, then you'll definitely love Great Lakes Lacquer, because they're pretty much almost always a 2-coater. And lastly, we have I'm So Damaged Beyond Repair, a midnight almost navy blue filled with a red to orange to gold shifting shimmer and micro holographic flakes. So this one is, again, 2-coater, really beautiful, very shifty. These all, as you've probably figured out by this point of the video, they all really come to life when you see my full hand changing lighting. You get the full spectrum of the color shifts and just how special all of these polishes are, and I'm so happy for all of you that you have another chance to grab them. And hold tight, we'll get into the comparisons. I am going to apologize because these comparisons are chaotic and confusing with what's left versus right. I have labeled it, but sometimes the labels change from the bottles to the polish. So, I mean, honestly, these are all kind of minute differences, but if you're taking the comparison seriously, just pay close attention to the title for the particular clip you're watching. But hallelujah, I'm gonna say that the new version is a little deeper, and I think the green silver shimmer is more prominent. For You Don't Need to Bother, this one has the biggest difference, which is the fact that the 2025 is magnetic, but also it lacks the linear hollow of the 2024, and I think the flakes might be more prominent. I also think, I don't know, this one's a hard one because that's sort of the main difference. So I think that the 2024 is also like a slightly bit darker, but again, it's like so minute except for the magnetic part. So yeah. For Damage Beyond Repair, I think that the shimmer is like a little more orangey in the 2025, this year's version. You can sort of see what I mean. And maybe the base color for 2025 is slightly deeper. As you can see, it's just like a little darker blue, but this one was like barely perceptible, the difference, and maybe the shimmer's like a tiny bit stronger for 2025. And for this one, I know that pain and I won't run away like I used to do. The 2024, last year, the original, is, I'm gonna say, more green and deeper than this year's version. You can just barely tell. It's, I don't know why I did this half and half thing. It's like not good. Sorry, but yeah, it's like a little deeper. You can sort of see the right half of my nail is a little darker. So, and this is right, left and right in comparison to the viewer. Should have said that earlier. And Villain, I'm gonna say that this one is like, I mean, it's like overall very, very similar, but the 2024 has more of like a greeny turquoise shift, whereas 2025, the current version, is just more blue, like super blue. Yeah, hopefully you can tell what I'm talking about. So for this one, I think there's quite a big difference between 2024 and 2025. With 2024, the SB labeled bottle being deeper with more visible turquoisey green shimmer. So you can see here, like the base is like quite different, quite meaning nothing to the average person, but if you're trying to decide if you need two bottles or not, I'm just trying to lay it all out there so you have all the information you need to make an informed decision. But at the end of the day, they're all beautiful. And lastly, I couldn't find my original bottle of It Hurts to Care at all, but I do remember the magnetic effect being maybe slightly stronger in the original. I don't know if you can really tell, or maybe it's just my imagination, but again, to me, it just seemed a little stronger, and maybe the color shifts were more obvious in the original. Now, everything is gorgeous. We know that. We love these colors. You love these colors. You probably already have some of these colors if you were lucky enough to grab them the first time around. If not, you know how beautiful they are. But seriously, do not miss the Lake Superior Shenanigans. I think that's the name of it, the rewind polish. I love it. I actually wore nail polish on my nails for more than like 20 minutes recently, and it was that polish, and I had it on for a few days, and every time my eyes sort of caught my hand, I was like, what is that? It's so pretty. So genuinely love it. I don't remember what I said my favorites were last time, but from this re-release, I have completely once again fallen in love with I Know That Pain and I Won't Run Away like I used to do. There's like nothing to say except it's incredible. And You Need a Villain, Give Me a Name. I don't know, maybe I said it was my favorite last time, but it's so like blue and shimmery, plus the hollow, What's Not to Love. And I'm So Damaged Beyond Repair. That song is like literally played every 3 songs on the radio still. But it's really, really pretty. And I don't know if I fully appreciated it the first time around, so I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments if you are planning to shop the Great Lakes Lacquer shop from July 15th through the 31st. Like I said, there's no caps on anything that you're seeing, so Mariah is going to accommodate all the orders that come in. And like I said, these are also not coming back after the shop closes on the 31st. So get your orders in, buy them up, and just enjoy these beautiful nail polishes. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.